I want you guys to meet Orin. He identifies Zuian as a collective conscious slash cyborg from the year 2050. He's here to warn and save the world from an apocalypse that happened in his time. The only problem is that his mom wants him to get off his ass and get a job. I know, right? A job? This dude is out here trying to save the world. Come on, mom, don't be selfish.
It's your mom. Hey, Orin. Can I turn on the light? It's a little dark in here and I can't see. Huh?
We prefer dark in here.
My son Orin thinks he's a cyborg from the year 2050.
Mother,
Just come down.
you are
Just come
disturbing our
down.
operations. We are receiving
Just come
programming.
down.
We are watching video. We are learning
Learning what?
about the future.
Your intensity will be matched as we try to save you and everyone that we know.
He hasn't said I in over a year.
We are alone in this. No one else was chosen to do what we are doing.
We need to, save the planet from sudden doom. Cyborgs are part machine, part man, but I gave birth to Orin, and he is flesh and blood. I also made lasagna downstairs, and I wanted to know if you could, join us.
We are not hungry. Thank you.
Orin on the plane was astro traveling. Every time I turned around to check on him to make sure he was okay, he was zoned out. Astro traveling is where he travels to another dimension where he gets instructions from the higher beings. To me, it looks like he's sleeping.
There is an apocalypse in the future. We have seen it in our dreams and in our visions.
2 years ago, he graduated from NYU Business School with a 3.9 GPA. This isn't the young man that I saw walk across the stage when he graduated. He's changed. He wanted to come back home, and I told him, of course, with the understanding that he would get a job. From that point on, it just spiraled.
We are still in that process of gaining full employment.
That was a year ago, honey. That was a year ago.
Things do not happen overnight.
He was not looking for work. Orin is on his computer all day, and he very rarely comes down from his room.
Welcome to our headquarters.
I know that he's not a cyborg, but he believes he is here to save the planet.
You say this has been going on for about 2 years.
Yes.
But when he's just around the house, just hanging around, is he always in cyborg mode?
He's always in cyborg mode.
So he never just comes in and says,
No.
hey, Mom.
No.
In looking back, are there things that you recognize now with the benefit of hindsight where you saw atypical thinking or unusual behaviors or identifications when he was growing up?
I never saw anything.
Did you ever notice that in times of stress or conflict that he would seem to withdraw or disassociate in some way?
He started that once he came back home after college. There were certain expectations when he came home that I wanted him to be a part of, helping me around the house and taking out the garbage and helping me, clean up and helping with groceries. And he would just usually tell me that he's working, he's busy, and that he is on his computer, and sometimes would ask me to leave his room.
But he would isolate.
Yes, he would be in his room from early in the morning to 4 o'clock the next morning. He would be in his room working on, whatever it is that he does on his computer. Whatever it is that he does on his computer. Whatever it is that he does on his computer.
Oh yeah, finally some alone time. Oh shit.
Mother,
Just come down.
you are
Just come
disturbing our
down.
operations. We are receiving
Just come
programming.
down.
We are watching video. We are learning.
Oh my goodness.
You're coming from the future. What is a message that's new?
Artificial intelligence.
There's nothing novel about artificial intelligence. You know about artificial intelligence because of what you've seen, read, and heard. Here are your cyborg predictions and beliefs. An artificial intelligence takes over the planet. Well, according to James Lovelock, a famed environmentalist, artificial intelligence will soon overwhelm us and remake the world. That didn't come from 2050. That's a very well publicized position today by
But
Dr.
that is
Leboff.
if our goals and artificial intelligence goals are aligned. A lack of alignment could mean that they break out.
You said we're going to run out of natural resources, crops, and food. Well, according to the World Economic Forum, by 2050, 9 billion are headed towards food security crisis. That's nothing new. Tell me something I don't know that comes from 2050.
You are making the assumption that everybody has these same principles and values, that everybody has read these articles.
No,
What
I'm
about the
making the
people who-
assumption that you know about it because you did read the article.
Correct. We do know
Not
this.
because you got it from the year 2050.
So I decided to dig a little deeper and I found his YouTube channel. This is it. He has 31,000 subscribers. It's not a lot, but his views are up there. I guess a lot of people came back and wanted to see what he was like before all this. This whole thing is just for clout. Like that's what most people go on Dr. Phil for. Everyone knows that. But he's running with it, and he's smart. He's a smart guy. He wears the merch in every interview. He wore it in Dr. Phil. He wears it in his videos. That's his own merch. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy's not a cyborg. He's not from the future, and there is no apocalypse coming. I'm also pretty sure that he has no trouble doing the I am not a robot captcha. But hey, who knows, right? I could be wrong.